What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Goal 60. So I am back. Had a few days that I had to go take care of some stuff for work, and now I'm back, ready to go for the weekend. So we've got a bunch of new series starting up today. We're actually picked out a few plays from those, and we'll get started, and hopefully we can get a good return on this weekend. So unfortunately, back during the week, we actually lost a series with the Brewers. Did well, went 4-1, and of course, when we lost, it brought us back down to even. But overall, we could be in the negative. We're not. We're still ahead. We just need a good run. We need this weekend to go well for us and knock out all these plays. And we've got 3 for sure, potentially a 4th one to come. And hopefully we can get those up, and that would put us up around 3 to 4 units on the weekend. And that would be a great start and get things rolling and get us into the groove of the season. So with that said, we'll jump right into the official plays, and then we'll talk about some unofficials and even a couple that didn't make it at all. So the first series we're going to talk about is the White Sox and the Yankees. You actually look at the RPI, and this one was actually kind of surprising to me, but at the same time, it did make sense with how the Yankees have been playing the last few days. So the White Sox are at .469. The Yankees are at .447. The White Sox are actually ahead of them in the RPI. You look at the price, the Yankees are heavy favored, around 200. You look at the run line, and we're getting that plus 100 again like we did with Baltimore against the Yankees. But hopefully these White Sox can get things done a little bit better and keep the game close, keep it within 1 run, or even win the game and set us up with a win. The next one is Cleveland and Kansas City. Now, Cleveland comes in at .542, and Kansas City's at .428. You look at Cleveland on the price, it's at minus 157, exactly what it was when we took Cleveland back the first of the week on Tuesday. And that's our second play of the day is Cleveland minus 157. The third play is Tampa Bay and Toronto. Tampa Bay is at .559. Toronto's at .418. You look at Tampa Bay right now, they're playing pretty decent, playing good ball, and we actually had them earlier in the week as well. You look at the price, they're minus 128, so really good value there, I think. And this is a division game, it'd be a good one for Tampa Bay to take at least one in the next couple of days. And with that said, we're going to take them minus 128. Now, that's all 3 of the official plays. Now, we do have one that could potentially be an unofficial play, and that is in the Angels and Cubs game. You look at the Angels at .581 with the Cubs at .461. Right now, they only have a money line price up. I'm making this video early in the morning on Friday, and of course, they haven't left or put out the run line price. A lot of times, it has to do with the weather in Chicago. That'll happen several times this season as we go along. Anytime the Cubs are involved at home, you'll see, a lot of times they won't put up a price until they know for sure or feel really confident about what the weather is, if it's blowing in or out, or what it's doing up there. So if that becomes a play, we're looking at Los Angeles. We're probably going to be looking at them on the run line. Right now, they're a money line underdog, so we're definitely going to look at them on the run line there. And if the price is, around the 150 and below, we will be taking that. If not, it will be an unofficial play. But looking at the Angels right now to potentially be the 4th official play. If not, it will be an unofficial play. As far as unofficial plays, we've got a ton of series that we're starting up today, 11 total going into the weekend. So a lot more than you'll usually get on a Friday. Usually it'll be somewhere around half and half on Thursday and Friday starting up for the weekend. But this week, almost all of them start up today. You look at Detroit and Minnesota got postponed. That will not be a play, obviously, because I don't know when they're playing that makeup game, so we're not going to touch it. And also one that didn't make it was a 4-game series, Baltimore and Boston, but you actually look at the RPI, it does cover there with Boston, but then you look at the price and they're minus 300 today, and it's way out of range, double the amount that I'm willing to do. So therefore, it completely didn't make the unofficial list. As far as the other unofficial plays, we've got right now 4 of them, and like I said, it could be 5 to see what happens with this Angels series. So the first one is Houston and Seattle. Now Houston is .585. Seattle's .543 on the RPI. The price is right. It's minus 148 on Houston. The issue is who's coming up in the rotation. Right now, they're towards the back of their rotation. And if you look at the prices that have been set this season so far, when they come back to the top with Verlander and that group, they almost go up about 70 cents, and it's already around minus 148. That would put it somewhere around minus 200 to minus 225 tomorrow. It's just too much risk. I know that, obviously Houston is a better team. Seattle's played well this year, but overall the, expected outcomes throughout the year, Houston is going to be the better team. And it's just too much potential risk for us to take, and that's why it's an unofficial. The next one is the Dodgers and Milwaukee. The Dodgers at .496, Milwaukee's at .546. You actually look at the Brewers here. They are an underdog. You look at them on the run line, and they're around minus 162 to minus 164, according to where you're looking at. And for that reason, the price knocks them out of being an official play. The next one is Philadelphia and Miami. Philadelphia currently is at .638 and in the top 3 of the RPI, where Miami is in the bottom 3 of the RPI at .319. You look at the price, and this is also the reason it's knocked out at minus 170. It's just too high for us with Philadelphia. And then the final one you look at is Pittsburgh and Washington. Pittsburgh is at .460, while Washington is in the top 3 at .698. You look at the price, and once again, the price has knocked out these series for us. Minus 177, and I feel like that'll be a higher price going into the weekend also, so definitely not a play there. That's all the unofficial. The official, back on that Houston game, I know this is the first time we've come across this where, just looking into the next few days as far as price, I don't like the way that it's coming around. That is really a judgment call on you, just like really all of this is. So you make the decision there. I don't like it because I just feel like there's going to be a lot higher price tomorrow if something were to happen today. And a lot of this system and everything I do is trying to eliminate as much risk as possible. You're trying to set yourself up for the best value and the best route to take, and therefore that's why I pass on things like that. So that's the reasoning behind it. You've got everything covered. Also, all the official plays, we're going to play them for 1.25 units once again, trying to make up a little bit of that ground we lost throughout the last week. And we're not down anything. We're at even. It's not bad. It's not like it's, it's hard to be real disappointed in that, considering where you could be at this point in time. But at the same time, I want to, maximize as much value as we can get. And from all the back testing, like I said, the last series that started up, the reason we moved to 1.25, not being down anything, just really trying to get a little bit of the profit we missed out on. If we're ever down some units after a group of series end, we will bump it up to 1.5, but that's the max. But with that said, that's everything I've got today. Really appreciate you watching. Glad to be back. Hope you enjoy the video, and give it the thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.
"60% of the time, it works every time."